No, we cannot hear you. Since I'm listening to you on stream.
Yeah, I don't hear you, and I don't have your stream open.
No one's. Hello?
There you go.
Okay, guys. I think what I want to do here first is start with the facts. Our server went down today, just before 1 p.m. Central Time, our normal restart. And it has been down ever since. The facts of the matter are that our server provider gave notice at around an hour or two after this point,
also streaming if you want to just watch that instead of this.
Number one,
stream
that
what?
they were moving data centers and had disagreements of some sort with their provider, with their data center provider, and that they were migrating all of our boxes, everything. Our provider is Tempest, which is owned or is a subsidiary of Path. These are just the facts, okay? So those are the facts. So all day, we have been basically hearing all sorts of rumors and conjecture that started around, I'd say 3 or 4 p.m. Central after everything started, over the status of Path or Tempest or both. Then after that point, I had made a statement that our provider was Path or Tempest. We had had an extreme amount of issues with them. Yeah, a bunch of issues with them with Red M that people will remember, but we never had any major issues with 5M to that point. So we started to then get from other server owners and former staff of Tempest and Path that started to say things to us that implied some sort of degradation in the business, right? And a lot of things that were implying that there were
Orange Bolts, what are you doing?
A little more than disagreements. There was missed payments or whatnot. These were all the things we were told. I can't say that these things are true or not.
If I say I'm gonna get banned on Discord.
What I know is that we have a lot of people coming to us and telling us a lot of different stories, and a lot of them are saying the same things. Who knows? To be fair, what the truth is. I think the reality of the situation, however, is that we were being told that there was a chance that we could get things back at some point, but throughout the night, and as we talked to more people that were more connected with the situation, we realized that we would not be able to recover our box.
What?
Which meant that we were waiting for this to wrap itself
Who's
up.
done a 1K?
But based on the things we were hearing earlier in the day, we were looking at other options. And a lot of people, I want to say, have been really helpful. Other server owners, people who own server hosting companies, they have all reached out to try and help us. And I'm super, super proud of the 5M community, because you hear so many horror stories about the way people treat each other, praying for each other's downfall and stuff. But honest to God, we had so many people reaching out to help. Like, it was overwhelming. It was cool to see, actually.
Can I have friend requests? How do I friend request K? Can I do that or no?
And didn't want to see Prodigy like fall, you know, because of something stupid that was outside of our control. The reality is, guys,
I even friend him?
Don't want to, and I don't want to sugarcoat this at all, is that
pending
our data.
Oh, I did this last time, huh?
The server.
I did it. No, chat. Last meeting, just tried to friend him.
Right now, it's gone. As far as we're concerned, there's 70 to 80% chance that is gone. And if we are able to recover it, it could be days. It could be a week. I don't know. And that's the most honest answer I can give you.
Wait, what?
I don't know. The truth is, we got done dirty, very dirty here with this. And I can't speak for the honesty of how the communication happened or whatnot. All I can tell you is that the experience that we've had today was extremely unprofessional. Just based on the messaging that went out, the lack thereof, and just the accountability and honesty, staff members reaching out to us and saying the things they did. I mean, like, on those things alone, all I can tell you is from a consumer perspective is that it was bad. It was unprofessional. It was not okay.
Yeah, this is really bad.
So regardless of if the things we heard were true or if people were just engaging in conjecture and rumor mongering, the experience we had was not very good. And it's still not good because we're still without answers. You can't even log into their website. There's something seriously wrong. This does not happen. So this sucks, to be honest. However, when you think about it, maybe this is a blessing in disguise. Because stuff started to go to shit in November and December, and we started working right now on making systems that were RP centric, that were pushing the vision that we wanted to have as a server. And in a way, maybe this is actually good. Maybe this is actually a good thing. Maybe this is a thing where with these changes we've made and we have in the pipe to push, this might be the best thing for us. Honestly, this might be a good thing. We have a bunch of houses ready to push to fill up the rest of 𝒊𝒄𝒌𝒚. We just hired on new interior guys to do the rest of the stuff in Chumash. We have.
I'm not gonna joke. I'm not gonna joke, chat. I'm not gonna joke because this actually is serious.
A new heist we're ready to push today, actually, which is kind of funny. We had a brand new heist ready to go today. We have ATC that was well underway. We had all the business changes done. We had cocaine well under the way. Like, we had a lot of really good systems. And to be honest, this allows us to just hit the reset button and actually put the focus on roleplay. It allows me and the devs to take the next tiny bit and fix this shit and get it right and get it more RP centric than it was. And so we can focus on actually role playing on the server instead of whatever the hell else was going on.
Hey, is in for this? No, it's a big thing. 100%, bro.
I felt despair. And then as I thought down and I started thinking about it, this is actually probably the best thing. To be honest, this is the best thing.
I guess everything's gone, chat.
Honestly,
I guess everything's gone.
In a way, this is great because we can sit the fucking reset and that we can give people who see that we're shifting to being better with roleplay and trying to push that and pushing that heavier.
Oh yeah, you don't.
Maybe they come and give us a shot.
Sucks to suck.
Because it's not so late into a wipe. And that's the good pieces. Do I admit that it sucks for people who like grind it up and, you know, we're establishing themselves? Yeah, I do. What I will do is I'll tell you the things that we're gonna do and make sure that are hitting from the
All
top.
7 of my wards are gone, chat.
Number one, Kane Anderson is fucking mirror. Number one, we have a council. Number one, we're not gonna revert that stuff. We're not gonna try to run it back and restart it. Hell no. We're not doing that shit. Number two, we're going to take the businesses that were running amazing. We're doing good. We're doing the role play. We're doing the right things. They're in. They're still going. They're good. And now we're going to take the time to take consideration from people over the next days, from people who want to put role play into these things. People who want to come in and show us without a doubt they're here to create role play for the server, not just for themselves, and to run these businesses the right way so that we can fix our mistakes there. So we can get that shit done. I just had a conversation with the admins and I told them we need to fix this shit. This is an opportunity.
Who's over here? Who's over here? Who's over here hitting me hard right now?
And put 2 feet on the ground and start running because we started to slow down and there's no point in continuing on like we were doing. We need to use this to fix shit. I've assigned staff to look at the entire rule
no,
set
Ricky, your 9-page
and to plug the things that people have told us that they think we're missing.
Did he say that? He didn't say that.
To put in rules that make it clearer for people to understand.
Orange,
so
he said that?
We can make sure that when we go towards this, that everyone is equipped and know what the standard is from day one.
Kay said
make sure there's doctors in the city, staffing the city, so that we can make sure that this shit is good. So that we aren't running to catch our own tail. Because that's what it was starting to turn into. Going away, this is okay. It sucks, but it's okay. It's okay because we have an awesome fucking community. You guys are sick. You know, I know we're going to make good stories. We're going to do cool fucking shit. And we're going to keep making Prodigy awesome. And you guys have always been awesome. And nothing's ever going to change there because the way I see it, a community isn't a couple lines in a fucking sequel table. A community is the people that come up and show up and try to make it something special. And while I was sad at first,
Ashton,
I came to the fact that you guys, I knew you guys were going to understand. We all got fucked here. I'm not going to lie. It was bad. It sucked for, this sucks. You know, in the way that like, yeah, okay. We all got fucked over. Not everyone, you know, like it wasn't just one person. It was everyone with this. And when I started to come to terms with that, I realized that you guys were going to be okay with it. And I can see by the chat that you guys are. And honest to God, guys, I'm very thankful. Because, you know, it's worrying. I'm not going to lie. It's worrying to come out and have to tell a bunch of people that you let them down. And while it wasn't just me, you know, that it's not like I did something, but I still feel like we let you down. So, but let's get this shit right. Let's get this shit right. Bite, do you have anything?
This is
yeah, the only thing I wanted to add
chat.
was this is a massive hit to the gaming community at large. There's some pretty big games outside of GTA even that are affected by this. So we're not the only ones. I mean, AAA titles are being taken down because this service went down. So just keep that in mind too.
Yeah, I mean, you guys can just search the internet right now, Path and Tempest and servers going down, and you can see every rumor that I've even hinted at. You know, like it's all over the place. Someone made like a legitimate comment of like what happened to backups. Well, when when you're buying from subsidiaries, which the people who know the way FiveM works in the simplest terms and the way sophisticated attacks happen on a server are very few, right? And Path was like, they were like one of the most common places. And you'll see a lot of other FiveM servers are going through the same thing we're going through right now. Like, it's not just us. Like this, something I want to highlight is this affects a large portion of the FiveM community, and a lot of other communities are going to need a lot of grace right now because they also are in the same situation we are. And that sucks.
Also, like in terms of backups, this isn't like one data center shut down. This is the entire network. So multiple data centers in multiple countries are all shut down at this point, as far as we can tell. Obviously, we've received very limited communication from them, and we don't want to sit here and speculate on why they are or aren't, because obviously it's not our place.
Listen, I've talked to huge real estate developers. I've talked to people who run game servers in the AAA game companies. I've talked to people who run enterprise level solutions that are at a heavy scale, that are in the exact same situation we are right now. So that's just the reality. The other thing you have to understand is like Path had resellers that were subsidiaries that, you know, a lot of people don't even know that were owned by Path also. So they're also affected. It's not just Tempest that's owned by Path, but there's many others as well. So you'll hear it and people won't understand it, but Yeah.
Yeah, do we keep our memories? Exactly.
So I saw a question in chat that I just want to address. It was about RedM and whether or not RedM is affected. In terms of RedM's data and general stability, is we actually branched out for RedM, and it was not hosted under this network. So it is affected slightly in the sense that we still use some of the protections from it, but the data and actual server itself is on a completely different provider. And this was kind of our redundancy, right? Is we didn't want to put all our eggs in one basket, which is why RedM was separated from the FiveM stuff. Obviously, we're grateful for that.
Yeah, I'd feel pretty bad for RedM if they got caught up in this, like, because they just wiped, honestly, and we just were having conversations. Some people in RedM maybe are still have expected an update for me. And
chat, I'm sorry. When does this get up and running? You know what I mean? Like, what do I do?
But yeah,
what do I do?
Listen, I think this is good overall. I think me and 𝒊𝒛𝒛 and 𝒊𝒄𝒌𝒚, we are energized. 𝒊𝒄𝒌𝒚 will laugh because he's out of Red Bull, or not laugh or yell at me. But like, we're energized to get in and like get things changed up. It won't be the same path to get to PDM. It won't be the same path to get to these things. We'll make them a little bit different. We'll make the crafting path different. We'll do things to make it different. So
there's some questions about prios and general access. Luckily, again, we separate our entire infrastructure out into multiple pieces across different providers. The only thing that was affected by this directly was the actual game servers themselves for FiveM. So your actual prio is part of the website, which is separate. So that is all fine, still there. We still have all that. So you don't have to worry about losing your prio or anything like that. In terms of your game data, that is what we have lost access to.
Yeah, we haven't lost access to people's prios. You still have that.
I need a DMK.
You still have that.
And see what they're
you should be good.
Like what they're doing. You know what I mean? It'd be good to talk to K just to kind of see like
you guys are talking like we're going to be down for a week. We have no intentions of being down a week. We currently have an intention of reopening the server on Monday. That's our current plan. We debated doing a lot of different things, but we decided it's better to actually make changes that are good with the actual gameplay flow instead of just relaunching a Prodigy 2.0 in the same exact skin and just letting people rerun it. So that's our current plan. So
well, I just want to say like where are they like RP? You know what I mean? That's all I want to know, Orange. Was,
essentially there that's not like data that is generated by characters playing the game. That's all still exists. We have all of that. That's all gonna go live on Monday. Again, the only thing you've lost in this sense is the actual economy values, your characters. So that's what you'll be recreating, just to clarify.
We'll talk about it, Mommy Gomez.
People are asking about prios. I have no ability to pause that, guys. And 𝒊𝒄𝒌𝒚 gives me no mindful way to do that at all. Like, I don't even know where to begin. I mean, I can look into it, but I literally can't make any promises there, like at all. I have no tools at my disposal to do anything with that. Like, 𝒊𝒄𝒌𝒚 is not that intuitive when it comes to things like that, unfortunately. I mean, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's an unfortunate. I am tied to using 𝒊𝒄𝒌𝒚, and I have no choice. That's the reality of it, is that we have to use 𝒊𝒄𝒌𝒚 and we have to work with them, and we have to figure out how to fix when things like this happen. So, I mean, I will talk to 𝒊𝒄𝒌𝒚 and I will try to figure it out to see if there is a solution, but I am at their mercy, unfortunately. Path is not providing us with anything. They're completely non-responsive.
I want to say, does this mean that K? Does this mean that I never had K's dildo in my mouth?
Portals.
Does this mean that like I I don't know anything?
Yeah, the subsidiary that we were renting our machines through, their website's completely offline. Path, the parent company that owns that company, their support portals are down. They're not responding to emails. This is, like I said, a massive outage in terms, if you look at it that way. But
yeah, I have no plans for memory wipe at the moment. I mean, this is all fresh, guys. We tried to get through as many of the topics as we could. But I think that would kind of suck for the majority of people. But there may be we might talk about a time lapse. We might talk about trying to reset conflicts. We might talk about a lot of different things. I don't know yet, to be honest. You have to I'm just asking for a little bit of grace on this because I have not had the time or the ability to think about the majority of these things. It's only been like, it's been an hour since we knew that we would probably have to do this. And I tried to get the information to the community as soon as I could because that was important to me. I don't want to lie to the community. That's just the way it is. Like, all of this is me not wanting to lie to you. So just the honesty about 𝒊𝒄𝒌𝒚, the honesty about, you know, trying to get you an answer on the fact that we didn't think we were going to be able to, I could have waited till tomorrow and been like, let's wait on the 25%. Maybe we get the data back. But that's such a low percentage that it would be completely unfair to everyone that's waiting to play on the server and to make stories and to make content to hold you up in that way. It would be completely dishonest. And I'm not about that. So the most important thing for me was to make a decision and tell you guys as soon as possible. And that's what we've done. I'm not here to lie.
As far as the 𝒊𝒄𝒌𝒚 subscriptions and stuff go, again, we can't make any promises.
I'm gonna be broke, chat. I'm about to make my money at casino.
To make something work. Again, no promises that we can do anything, but obviously we have the community's interests at heart, right? So,
yeah, this only runs on a community, so like that's just the way it is. Like
chat, I'm gonna make my millions at the casino.
It is what it is, folks. It is what it is.
True, for sure, Just Two, for sure.
Is it a guaranteed restart if you get the data back? No, we have to make a commitment. We have to just commit and get ready for it because we start this. We're going to take work off other things. And if there's even like a 25% in the type of situation that's happening right now is not good. Like, especially with all the things you read, just search it up. Like, we need to make a calculated decision.
Everyone blame Ricky Poopy Feet, please.
Like, okay, it is what it is. This has not happened to Prodigy before, no. This is like, guys, this is the equivalent of, like, I said it earlier. It's like Madoff. You find out one day Madoff made off with all your money, you know? Like, it's one of those scenarios. Like, there's no way to predict this stuff. Like, there's no one's like, you know, no one could predict that something of this level would happen. And it's not just us.
Damn.
This is like, this is full weird, you know? Like, this is like extreme.
Wait.
Just off the wall, you know, a weird thing that happened.
This is what happens when Bustin doesn't get his donuts in the morning and he eats the server, okay?
Yeah, well, you can blame the clowns for the fucking wipe because they steal all the donuts.
Exactly.
No, 𝒊𝒄𝒌𝒚, don't do that stuff. Wait, look, I've been very honest here. Stop that stuff. Don't do that, please.
What happened?
Don't go petitioning for like wipe versus no wipe stuff. That shit's, please. We're here being honest with the community, and you can't be petitioning for like, there are realities to the thing. Like there's a break-even point where you have to say there is almost no chance. There's almost no chance of getting the data back. We have to act as if we're not going to get that back.
We're also looking at this as an opportunity to course correct some of the things that didn't go great early on in the wipe. So all the rough edges around as features rolled out, et cetera, we're launching with a much more feature complete framework, right? So we can assess from top to bottom everything we have and then really hit the ground hard. So you guys should really enjoy it this time around.
All right, so what does this mean?
I think what we will vote on though is should Ricky Riz be made a lifer in the wipe?
Okay,
just gonna pop that in the chat for you guys all. Like, you can force that with code where he's just a lifer for good. That is the quickest to 100 votes I've ever seen in my life on a poll.
I'm banned. What's happening?
There already is 150
Wait.
votes for yes and 6 for no.
Why can't I
Well,
type?
the community spoke, and that's the real community poll I want to care about. Outside of that, I mean, if you guys have questions that are like legitimate and well thought out, I don't mind taking questions on this. You can post them and tag me or Byte.
I catch
in the town
strays
hall.
everywhere
Actually,
I
just
go, bro.
tag Byte.
All I do is catch strays.
Tag Byte in the town hall chat with the question, like written out, because like I don't want to answer weird questions that put me
in prison.
Look,
Pocket boy.
I don't want to answer something about this
Ricky
company because I
what do
don't
you
know.
want? Chat.
You know? Like,
What am I gonna do?
I can only speculate at this point outside
Wait,
of the
does
things
this
we
mean
know.
that K's
we got
dildo
very
was
little
never in my mouth? Oh my god! This means I get my eyeball back. K never ate my eyeball.
Hi, do you have a question?
Yeah, so I was wondering what this means for not only PD but government workers as a whole. Will those jobs be wiped as well? And if not, will there be an opportunity for us to get hired on before it goes fully live?
Yeah, that's the plan. Like our PD and our EMS and everything's already established. So,
wait, chat.
Yeah, obviously.
I get my eyeball back.
That's our intent.
And
Is to onboard
K's
everyone before the
dildo
server
was
starts.
never in my eye.
Okay.
Or
Awesome.
my mouth.
Thank you for your hard work.
What?
Yeah, Logical Solutions asking in chat. Going forward, we plans to split up the backup. Come on, guys. I just explained this like 3 times.
Yeah, chat.
We had stuff split up.
No, we already doing it as we speak.
Path owns multiple subsidiaries, and
I'm just gonna wake up in prison the first time.
Hard to,
off a fresh wipe, I'm just gonna wake up in prison.
Maybe I should have backed it up 7 times instead of 6. Like,
all I do is catch strays, chat. It's actually the craziest shit of all time. I'm not gonna lie.
Hello.
It's just crazy.
Hey, bunny.
Hi, sorry.
Speaker.
Will we be able to continue without businesses when we
I already answered
back
this.
up and running?
Yeah,
sorry,
I answered this. It's okay.
It's not a memory wipe. All that still happened.
I answered this, and basically the businesses that are doing things well, right, and are meeting the RP standard and doing things with what we want.
I appreciate that, Secret. I appreciate that, man.
Absolutely.
I'm an idiot, and I do stupid things sometimes, but we get better every day. We get better every day. That's true.
Maybe 3, maybe 4.
Okay, I'm not perfect though, Secrethead. All right, I'm not perfect.
Okay, thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
No, chat. I get my eyeball back in case dildo was ever in my mouth. W.
Anything else?
There was a question. I invited them to speak, but they didn't take it. There's a question about assets like gang, clothing, etc. Will that be around?
Wait, Secrethead, are you here?
I'm not touching anything with that. And my plan stays.
Secret, how much is it like a custom PED?
So we want all that to be done on the Lyle server,
bro.
Through in character.
I would love like a Ricky Riz like custom thing because I want it to look as dumb as humanly
right
possible.
Now because we're redoing it all.
Or is it too late for that, Secret? I can't even buy one even if I wanted to. A PED.
Anything else?
Yeah. Wait, what's it called? Is it not called a PED?
I'm just going to answer this question.
What's it called?
Is there a plan to keep offsite backups? Yes. Obviously, in the perfect world, we would have had against.
Is it good, Loco, or bad? Loco, is it good or bad?
Unfortunately, the servers that we were backing up to, while a separate server in a separate data center, it was under this.
Oh, okay. You guys don't do that. Okay.
This time,
I don't even know where to begin.
Not going to be under this company.
I have no idea where to begin.
But 2 will back up to a third-party company, as well as just a general cloud provider that's obviously way more reliable long-term. So, yes.
Dude, that will go hard, BK. You're wrong.
PD, that's already been answered.
Okay.
There's a lot of government workers that are concerned about their job.
Wow. That's too close to reality. Okay. Bad joke. Kind of funny. Hey, I find humor in situations. It was a good joke, actually.
It was a great joke. It is a full economy reset. So housing, cars, banks, everything down to your character. So your character, you'll have to recreate your character. You should look at this as a good opportunity. Housing, when it launches, generally sells for millions of dollars because people are like, they want the new thing, right? But the Ravage, correct me if I'm wrong, the entire catalog of houses will be available. Is that correct?
Yeah, it's the idea. So everything up to what we have, then plus there's more. Smashny can go into more detail of what we had ready to release for Monday, but it was almost the entirety of the beach and canal area down there.
Yes, and also a brand new motel in Sandy, which gonna change a little bit Sandy itself. So that was done for the Monday.
Yeah, we also had like houses in Sandy that are like almost done as well, and a bunch of other stuff.
Damn, chat.
Any other questions?
This is crazy. No, Ashton, please don't recreate Ashford. He looks like an AI-generated Xbox name, bro.
There's another question about RedM remaining online and whether or not apps for RedM will be expedited due to 5M being offline.
He was the perfect Xbox 360 character. He was.
And we could just allow us to play on RedM.
Yeah, will you tell Kay to accept my friend request on Discord?
We could do that. I mean, I'll talk to the RedM's team and see if they deal with it. But yeah, like RedM's fun. Could be a good vacation for a lot of you for a couple of days. And honestly could give a lot of exposure to the server, which I'm all about that. So if the RedM staff want to do that, if you're out there, give me an answer. And if so, I'll make the announcement that we're doing it so it's definitive and people know. Anything else?
Does the time frame of launching on Monday encompass the public server?
Yeah. Listen, we value the public server. I know a lot of people think that potentially, you know, due to how things are handled most times.
Yeah, because
like
chat.
Put up a public server.
If I ask him, I'm just gonna get banned in his chat. Okay, this is how it always works.
As well. We're just gonna leave that thing off.
Dude, I know, right? Wait, local biz, did you say it was a good thing or no? Was he?
Anything else?
Man, you guys really don't want to talk. David asks, can you still remember all the info about jobs and stuff?
It's Eli 5, not the other thing.
Yeah. I mean,
wait, Rage. What is Eli 5 again?
I'll have a better update for you guys.
Speaking, this isn't not heaven.
I don't think we'll do a big memory wipe. That doesn't really make sense. And it's just going to stifle ongoing storylines. I think we will give you probably a story and we'll give you some conditions of like, maybe we do a little bit of a time skip. Maybe we do, you know,
like, yeah, like a 5.
We need to have some explanation.
Oh my God, don't say that out loud.
For all this. Just leave it with me. I promise I'll come back to you with an answer.
Who, Jess? Okay. Jess, no, this is guys. This is not a guys. This is not a good thing.
Over to the Red Dead team.
You guys act like I hate being here.
Get the staff for letting allow list over to Red Dead for a little bit.
Okay, so you guys want to do that? You've talked about it?
I haven't talked about it yet, but I will get you the answer here shortly.
Well, you just basically just promised everyone they could, so now they have to.
Oh,
nice job.
Nice job, B-Man. Nice job. Woo!
So
we should be good.
Yeah, man.
Both appearances BMN has ever had on a community meeting was one time I yelled at him, and now this time he just promised something for the entire Red Dead.
What do you mean you gotta go?
I don't got work tomorrow. I got this.
Okay, that's funny. I'm not gonna lie, that is funny. That's you that did that.
So there's a question about MDT data, which I'll just answer. The MDT is a separate platform. Again, we try and spread things out. So we do have the MDT data. However, it's pretty useless without the characters. So
what should I do
that will
for the next
also
couple days?
be wiped. Because that's just a bunch of reports to characters that no longer exist.
Yeah, all the MDT data is there, though, to be honest.
James Hale said no.
We didn't lose that. I don't think we should repopulate that in the MDT, though.
No.
I love talking to everybody in Prodigy, bro. Like, these guys are all such, like, there's some good people in here, man.
Will the new host allow for higher server capacity, which leads to more RP experience?
Well, we have a much better server than we did. And what I want to do is I'll give a shout out to the people that helped us. A lot of people reached out. We eventually got in contact with a company called One of One Servers.
Why are you saying South? What?
They do server providing for a lot of other really big 5M servers as well. And they have been born,
server?
I think, out of the 5M space, if I recall correctly from what they told me. And I mean,
I don't know about
they
Red
have
Dead.
some
I don't know about
pretty
Red
crazy specs. If you go to their website on the server we have compared to what we have now, I mean,
now I get to hang out with Jess.
Gigabytes.
Wait, hold on. Does this mean we can metagame everything that happened before?
That's crazy.
Yeah. So if you guys have noticed on the public server prior to this all happening, we would run more slots on the public server than the private server. And that's because we experimented with a new CPU on the public server. We had plans to upgrade the private servers or the whitelist server as well. We just hadn't gotten around to it. This is a great opportunity to do that, and we've done it. So I won't promise any numbers.
Wait, Cigarette, are you here?
But you should see
Cigarette, I can't get banned for anything I say in Discord, right?
Increase in the server
like I can
slots.
say whatever I want, right?
Sleeps with 𝑹𝒊𝒛𝒛 says RPF.
Someone asked about bans being. We didn't lose any of the website data or anything. We only lost what was on the server.
Yeah. So again, the only thing that was lost is your character data. So your cars, your houses, and your actual character. Bans are separate. Bios separate. Tickets are separate. That's all like housed within the website.
It's too late, bro.
And yeah, that's spread across many servers.
Yeah, and just to clarify, there is a data contingency. Like we do have a backup, but it's like from, there is one in the cycle.
Wait, is that meta?
It's like from the what? How long ago is it?
It's pretty old.
Christmas.
Yeah. Well, no, they have to know it in city regardless, right?
Just after Christmas.
You
so
don't
there is
say.
a contingency.
Oh my God.
𝒊𝒛𝒛 said. That one was
𝒊𝒂n𝒛𝒛 said what?
Yeah, that's a good call out. Everyone, make sure you get eyebrows this time around. Okay, too many people without eyebrows.
Yeah. All right. Any other questions that I can answer?
No shit. That is too funny.
Just a lot of repeats. Sorry, I'm just going through this.
Okay, Roz Sam Scotch said, "You mean a month ago? I'd rather have a month rolled back than a wipe." No, because what about all the people that joined in the last month? What about the changes in the economy?
That is too fucking funny. Dude, J-Rock, it's done, bro. It's done.
Is just I'm sorry.
It's done.
I just don't agree with you.
Like it's done.
Emma, I think I might have some time this weekend to make that song. Just kidding. I think I'm actually gonna be too busy doing this pages. If there's nothing else, then I guess we end this. I'll get things set up for the RedM server. I can drop the link to the RedM server, or BMN can in that chat if he wants to. But yeah, listen, guys, this is
sad, chat. This is sad because
this is overall a good thing.
Well, yeah. Listen, we're gonna be as optimistic as possible. I'm just saying it is sad. It is sad.
Overall, it's good.
It is sad.
Roz, I don't care. Like, come on, dude. Everyone else is here being positive, and you're just being weird. Don't do that. Like, you can say you disagree with something and be more respectful. Just being honest.
What did Roz say? What the fuck is he?
This is a good thing overall because we can actually hit the reset button on the role play that we wanted to do and to continue. I mean, the RP quality on the server was night and day between just before Christmas and now. And listen, that's what we got to focus on. Is like building that because it's better. So, listen, we were making a lot of great improvements and we can only make them better from here. And we can fix the gameplay flow and the numbers and the ballooning economy and all that. Like a lot of these things that were starting to become a problem can be fixed. And I think that's a good thing. I'm excited to do something new and to make a cool story.
I don't know.
Push something cool because I finally feel like I'm very motivated, if you guys haven't told, to be able to tell a great story because we've had a lot of people fucking stepping up. Whether that's, the some gang that's in the South Side that I have just met for the first time, or if it's CG, or it's the people in the PD, or if it's, I meant like there's random story gangs that started popping up in 𝒊𝒄𝒌𝒚. Like there was a lot of great roleplay starting to happen, and I only foresee these people continuing to sprout up and spread good roleplay, and that's what matters. At the end of the day, it's a roleplay server, and I'm excited to see that. And I think with a fresh start, it's going to encourage even more good role players to see the fact that good roleplay was starting to come out of Prodigy in a really good way, just like it did in 1.0, and they'll be encouraged to come in and play, and that is what matters.
Wait, does this mean we can nerf Hades finally?
That's where I'm at with it.
Does this mean we can nerf Hades, bro? Take all their plus 10 damage away? I know you guys are giving them plus 10 damage.
When you start looking at it that way, wipes are fun. It's a fun time to do a wipe. Let's just do it.
Yeah, I suggest everyone take the chance.
Shooters will still be shooters.
Stretch your legs a little bit. Try a different character. Maybe don't go straight back to your normal. It's a really good opportunity to meet new people and find a new group to click with and try a different story.
I think there's a lot of good opportunities that are unexplored, and especially with Sandy opening up and all those 𝒊𝒄𝒌𝒚 areas. I think it's going to be really cool. And the fact that we're going to allow a lot of the RP enabling jobs out the gate,
10
I think is going to be
damage
sick.
boost.
I think that's going to alleviate a lot of the kind of the growing pains we had this wipe that we did with the changes we made to the framework. But yeah.
Wait, can I say that?
I'm excited.
Is that crazy?
I know it might sound like I'm tired, and that's because I am, because I've been dealing with this. Me and Tech's tired. Smashy's tired. I think everyone's tired. Bite just got off a 36-hour plane ride and then came to deal with this with us. So yeah, I'm actually excited. So let's see what happens. And I can't wait to see all the great ideas you guys come up with. Because that's the most fun part.
I get excited, Stigrid. I just get excited.
That's
I'm sorry.
all I got.
I just get so excited in these moments. I don't know why. I just get so excited.
There's a couple people that weren't, but
I don't know why. I like hanging out in here with everybody. It's fun.
You're an awesome community, and I really appreciate you.
I love it here,
while
chat.
I sound tired as hell,
it's so good. I am really kind of sad, actually.
I respect the fuck out of you guys, and you guys are awesome, and I really appreciate it. Okay, I'm excited. I want to see some cool RP ideas. I want to see cool RP groups. Do that for me. I'll talk to you guys later. RP, not ERP. Gee, I'm Canadian. When I say R, it sounds different.
Wait,
Jesus.
There's a difference?
Brother.
It is easy.
Mike prescribes the same school as Curtis and Zakid, I can see. All right, talk to you guys later.
Hold on.
Damn.
Yeah, it's just funny because it's like everybody knows that Hades are the best shooters, you know what I mean? So it's funny to like be like, does this mean they lose their damage buff? You know, because everyone thinks they have, you know, they're just the best shooters. Okay, well, fuck me. Whoa! Yeah, this is gonna be good, bro. Okay, so listen. Yeah, just let the people know that I'm still gonna be me. Letting people know that, listen, I'm just letting everybody know that Ricky is gonna be the same person, all right? He ain't changing this. Listen, there will be no reconstruction on my RP, okay? Good. Okay.
Says variety streams from now on.
Okay.
Who are amazing role players that get the bug watching that, they're less likely to say, oh, I got to go and get started again. You know, oh, I don't know if I want to go, and then I got to catch up with everyone. Everyone's ahead, and all these gangs are ahead of me, and they got class 3, they got this, and they got the other thing, blah, 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 blah.
Will go back
now
up to 500 a bag.
People removes that excuse, and they can come and they can check shit out. And I think the best thing about this is Tinker made out great here. Like, Tinker stocks are up huge, okay? Can we talk about that? No one talked about that. Tinker stocks through the fucking roof, because like Tinker was on Tribunal and now it's ambiguous. You know, like Tinker stocks through to the moon. I hope you bought your Tinker coin, honestly, because that guy just went to the moon. His whole fortune just changed, to be honest. At this point, I have a feeling he went to Path and he burned down all the servers himself.
Guys, listen.
Just to not be fired from COP. That's my opinion. You know, I'm not making accusations, but if the shoe fits, okay? I'm just saying, Tinker stocks up big. Tinker coin to the moon. Also, some other big winners in this. Let's just talk about it. Steve Reeker, kind of winning. Ricky Riz, murder rap off his belt. He's winning. I mean, that's the sad one. We don't want him to win. We kind of want him to lose. But, you know, he's up big as well. Mr. K's toilet in K-Town, that's through the moon. That thing ain't getting bombed anymore, okay? That thing ain't like a war zone, all right? There ain't payloads being dropped there anymore. That toilet is breathing a sigh of relief. And if you even want to talk about it, Vinny Pistone's hairline, maybe, guys, just maybe we give him a new weave. I'm just saying, like, there's a lot of things that could really go to the moon here. And these are all the things that are, the stocks are up big today.
I just take strays from everywhere, bro.
Let's talk about it.
Literally everywhere.
What do you call the Carmela Roses thing? The Rosemella, the Carmela, those two? Through the moon. Maybe that comes back. You want to know something? Paris and bought and views. No more Venus Records lawsuit. Venus Records is up.
What?
They're looking good. John, thank you so much for the 100 gifted subs.
This guy,
I appreciate
John, is
it.
crazy.
Also, my God, I'm thinking too, there's so many people made out like gangbusters here. You know, Tina Donovan, maybe she didn't die now. Maybe like they exhume the grave and she walks on 2 legs. It's possible. I don't know. Maybe Tina. Maybe we get Tina back.
J-Rock, I slammed everybody.
You know, I don't know. I'm
Chat,
just
tell
saying,
her,
like,
tell him.
don't underestimate the powers of a wipe. All right. I'm pretty sure Tina's dead as fuck. I'm gonna remain that way. I'm just joking. Do not take that.
Chat,
as
does
a
this guy
suggestion.
John just drop
please,
100
do not
gifted
bring
subs
Tina back
everywhere he goes?
and
Is that what he does?
Zoom her. That would
Yeah,
be weird.
I know.
This
I know
close
it
to
is.
wipe. However,
you guys call them Oilers. I don't know why you guys call them that. I hate using that term.
well, who else is up good for the wipe? Let's do that too. Let's do some general engagement. Who else is doing well from this? Okay. Eastside Ballast Church, doing great. Tater Chip, potentially, maybe doing better now. Okay, possibly.
Bro, I don't like calling you guys.
Yeah.
I don't like calling you guys
True.
Oilers, though, bro. You're not Oilers to me. You're not Oilers to me.
Listen, they're much more removed from getting wiped by Scorpions. They're doing pretty good. PD up tremendous. Oh yeah, they're gonna come with a lot of manpower. They're gonna look pretty good, ready to train, ready to go hit the ground. Bahama Mamas potentially. Oh, good. I don't know.
No.
Yeah, we'll say Tina got buried.
No, but guys, we're friends.
Secretary's down bad, but that didn't change.
You can have my Oilers,
Hutch no longer chief. PD through the moon. Yep, agreed, guys. Absolutely, we can do a rank restructure.
Okay, Righteous, you fucking idiot.
Hell yeah. Yep, that's the biggest W of all. Hutch's high ass is gonna get sent this clip playing League of Legends. feeding the collie.
Chat, I better not be the first person in jail.
What stocks aren't to the moon? Well, what are still plummeting and we're plummeting? Let's talk about those. Still plummeting.
I don't like calling it Oilers.
Still plummeting. Ramee's elo, as long as he continues to queue up with Hutch and League of Legends.
I was going for the most words in history, chat.
I'm not the one you got to convince, Kaz or Keys. Someone else handling that. I think it's a good decision with the. I mean, it's not really a decision. Our hands are kind of tied. We might listen. There's a chance we get the data back. There's a chance we don't. And
I'm gonna start calling you guys a retirement home.
And to waste a bunch of people's time waiting on that on a pipe dream is not.
I have no. It's tried. No idea, bro. No idea.
That is not right. I'm not doing that.
No, D, my memory's not wiped. My memory's not wiped.
To me today. Let's just wait it out. That's not okay. We can't do that. The racing scene is going to be through the moon because a lot of the shit got fixed up with that. That's true as well. Racing's going to look good. That's going to be sick. Did you have a question about that? Or are you saying they'll be up there? I don't actually get a break. Actually, I'm going to have to work my ass off. Crazy good love on wipe on Monday with how it was problem. Yeah, racing, we're looking at bringing in boosting right now. Like we're specking up boosting.
South is new CG leader. Okay, this is crazy.
Make more sense now, so it's not so late in the wipe. Is it possible for? Yes, we are going to do a second public server, but it doesn't make sense on day one.
Yeah, I was a manager at wu-chang's, bro.
Kind of, but
fuck.
I actually agree, but for some reason, some of these people just are cry like babies when we talk about.
What's up, Brain Farts? How you been? I owe you mod. Brain Farts, you haven't been here in 10 years.
Tab at the drive-by to the moon. Yes. Good pickup.
Chat, tell K to accept my fucking friend request on Discord before I kill everybody. Okay, that's crazy. Don't tell him that.